Welcome to Divine Healing. I hope that everybody's having a good day. Thank you for coming to the channel. I want to say thank you for your likes and your subscribes. I want to say thank you for just you know supporting me, supporting the channel. I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I thank you. But I just today I just want to come on and just say how do I want to say it? God is good. That's what I want to say. I just want to encourage you that God is good. And I just, I was emotional yesterday, and I was kind of emotional today, and I was just thanking God for what He has done for me and how He has brought me through so much. So you sometimes you have tears of joy, and you just start to just thank God for the tears, the tears of joy of what He done did for you and what He done brought you from, and what He has done for me, and He blessed me in a mighty in a good way all the time, and I just want to say thank you. I just want to just thank Him. And I just come to encourage you that you know as I look back down the years and I think about how good God been to me. I just wanted to say, if you got a child out there that's not what he's supposed to be, just trust God in that situation. That's what I'm saying. Just trust God. And I don't know who this for. Just trust God in that situation. Just trust God that he gonna do he gonna make that child the child that he want him to be. It takes time, but it takes prayer and take meditation, and it takes us to pray and and trust in the Most High for our children, our grandchildren. I just wanted to thank Him for what He has done for me. I have tears of joy, and I just thank Him because it's I wanted to say this is something that society tried to tell me that couldn't go in my favor. And I waited on this for 20 something plus years, and it happened today. And I thank God for that. See, when you delay, it don't mean it's a denial. It took me a while to get it going and get it started and got where it is today. But I trusted God that He was gonna bring it through, and He did. And I thank God for that. I thank Him. See, He's a God. He might not give it to you then, but He will. And I had an angel to come to me and tell me this when I was in this house that I had bought about 10 years ago. And the angel came to me and he told me, he said, it was a male. He told me, he said, you gonna get that. You ain't even got to worry about it. He said, you gonna get it. And he said, it might not be now, but surely gonna be later. And he wasn't lying. He surely was later. So, it was today. So I thank God that, God, He keep His word with everything. I just really just come to encourage you. If you going through anything in life, just know, and you don't cry about this, know you have tears of joy. The tears that you cry, God keep them in a bottle. And He blesses you, but He put something on my spirit that, you know, I have been places and people just, bought me just paid for my lunch, and I don't even know who they is. I be sitting in a place eating, and they be like, "Oh no, your meal been paid for," And then some people just, sometimes people come to me, just put gas in my car. That's. I mean, I don't ask them to do it. Or they'll be done paid for the gas, and I don't even know if they know that gas right there already been paid for. That's what they do. But that's God. He do stuff like that for you when you've been obedient to Him, and He repay you with all kind of things that people said that people denied you that you couldn't get, but within yourself that when you trust in God, you can get all things. So I'm just grateful to God that He has really and truly blessed me in a marvelous way. And I thank Him. I thank God for Him. I thank God that He just been there for me. And I know He been there for you too. And I want you, no matter what you're going through, I want you to trust Him. Trust God in the midst of everything that you're going through. It was just so joyful, just joyful to know that you know, even though we think that He not gonna do certain stuff for us, but then He turn around and He'll do it for us. So just we need to be obedient to Him. And I still want you to meditate and pray. He may, sometime when your stuff, it don't look like it's gonna move at that particular point, but then all of a sudden, boom, it'll move. That's the move of God. That's how He works. He'll have your stuff where you think just keep doing it, and you say, I ain't getting nowhere with this, Lord. Do I need to stop? What I need to do? But then all of a sudden, it'll blow up. That's how he is. But I just want you to know today that just trust God in the process of whatever you're going through, whatever God has for you. Just trust Him in the process. Know that He is a glorious God, and I feel like some of y'all been crying, have sleepless nights. I've been seeing that at nighttime. And some of y'all, and I've been seeing a man. He cries at night. And I see that he cries at night, and I see that when he cries at night, he won't. It's just something he just ain't got no peace with. But if you want peace, my brother, you have to go and make peace. Whatever you need peace with, you have to go and make peace with that. And I feel like that you want peace with a people, person, or thing, something you want peace with. But you just have to go to that person and talk to that person and or whatever, deal with those people or whatever it is. But I just want you to know that God is good. A denial, when you deny, don't a delay is not denial. So you just know that I was delayed for 20 something years, but it came through today. But I trusted God that He would bring it through, and He did. And I thank God for that. I went through all types of HELL with this, all types, but it came to the place where it came to pass. And I just thank God for it. So if anything that you waiting on God to do for you, just trust in Him. And if it's in His will, He gonna do it. First of all, you got to find out if it's in His will, and He will do it for you. Just know that He loves you and He cares for you. And I just thank God, I'm trying not to get emotional, but when I think about the goodness and the grace of God, what He done for me, I just get overflowed, and I'm flowed with overjoyed with emotions, and my spirit just get overjoyed and think about, Lord, if it had not been for you down through the years, where would I be? And I had to think about that, and it hits me, you know. And you just think about how good He is, and how gracious He is, and what He has done for you, and how He brought you out of the light, out of the darkness into the light. And He protect you from your enemies, and He protect you from the people that was against you. And some people they done been through a whole lot of hell. A whole lot of hell. But God held them. He held them through that storm. But they could have quit and they could have turned to the devil, but they didn't turn to the devil. They stayed steadfast and they still trusted God. Some people really been through a whole lot that you wouldn't know. Because see, in Psalms 41:42, it says that He preserves you. He preserves you. When you go through something, you're not gonna look like what you've been through. You're gonna look flourish. I can't pronounce it, but anyway, you're gonna look good. They're not gonna be able to know you was homeless. They're not gonna be able to know that you ain't had no food. You couldn't pay your light bill. You couldn't do certain things. Now some people didn't have to deal with that, but they're not gonna know that you've been through that because He said in His word that He will preserve you. Because I just remember this, and I want to tell you this. My granddad, he was a farm person, so all his siblings they knew how to do certain things. Some of them knew how to do the skins on the hog. Some of them knew how to do the sausage. Whatever they do, each one of them knew how to do something. So my granddad knew how to preserve it. So he knew how to cut the guts out, and he used to hang it up. We had my grandma and them, they got a smokehouse, and they would take it. He would take the hogs and hang them up in the smokehouse. He'd hang them up on across the wall. And what he would do was he would go in there every day and he would get this big bag of salt and he would just preserve it. But whenever they got ready to cook it, cook the hog, he would preserve it. So he would keep it, keep the inside alive. And I think about that. God do the same thing for us. He preserve us. We may not look like what we've been through. That's because when you walk with God, you're not gonna look like what you've been through. Cause see, He want to get the glory for what you've been through. He want to get the praise and the glory. So just know that He preserving you. He preserving you to be the best that you can be in Him. Cause He created you out of His own image. And I was listening to a lady the other day. She said, "How?" This is what she said, and it made sense. She said, How can you choose to serve the devil? And God created you out your own image. He gave you life, and you will choose to go with the devil. She said, I never understand that. How can you betray God? But it made sense the way she put it. So I just want to encourage you to just follow your own intuition. Now He's not forceful. He's not gonna tell you what to do, how to do it, which way to do it. He's just gonna tell you that He open for you whenever you want to come and talk to him whenever you want to, open your heart to him whenever you want to be with him. He gonna come and talk to you. So he'll talk. You talk to him, and you go do your meditation, and you meditate, and you spend time with it. Spend time outdoors. Getting some vitamin D and all that right there, and just spend some time with him. God is a gracious God. He talks to you. He'll tell you what you need to do, how you need to do it, which way you need to do it. So I just really want you to know. Just think about how good God has been to you. And I want to say something else too about these people that's on this dating thing that I'm be talking about. I want to say something that God been telling me to tell y'all, to ask y'all, that He wants you to think about it. Okay, when you get ready to pick a spouse, and you know that you want to be with this person, and you know that you say that you will be with this person for better or worse, but this is what I want to know. Okay, are you gonna be with that person because of their looks, or are you gonna be for that person because they have your heart? And that's one of the questions I want to ask. Now I want you to think about it. Okay, do you love that person from your heart, or do you love that person because of the body they have? Are you sexually attracted to them, or are you in love with them? See, you could be sexually attracted to a woman, and that don't mean that you don't love her. But do she have your heart? Do you have her heart? And that's the question that he want me to ask you. And so I want to ask you another question too. What if when you get down the road, are you married this person? Or you want to be with this person? God has told you this your wife because we talk about kingdom marriage. I want to ask you something. If that person is handicapped, got some kind of disability, because he told me to talk about this. I didn't want to talk about it. He said, but this is a part of when people, when you marry people that have disabilities, and they may be ashamed that they disability. You might not know they got one, but they have one. Are you gonna be there for that person? I got another question. I want you to think about all three of these questions. Are you going would you still marry that person because they have good and bad days? Or would you just want to walk away from them? You know. And I just want to know just think about it. I mean, you don't have to leave it in the comment, but you could just think about it. Because when you marry a person for you marry them, for when they get old, your love not supposed to grow, not supposed to fade away. It's supposed to grow fondly. Y'all supposed to grow closer to each other. So I want to know that. And okay, if you in a situation with you know, a person, like I said, they get sick, or something change with that person, how would you feel? I mean, if the status change, I know their body gonna change because you get old. But if their health change, this is what I want to know too. If your spouse, and this for the women or the men, will become mentally ill and they don't think the way they used to think. Because you got to think about all this before you get married. This will let you know if you're ready for marriage. Okay, will you be with that person if they become dementia, or they become sick, or they become, or would you be true to that person? Or would you run around with another woman? Would you bring another woman in the house when they don't know no better? Well, I mean, think about all that stuff. I want to know. I don't want to know. I want you to think about it. What would you do? Because this all is a part of a relationship. So these are the three things that God gave me. So just think about those three things, and just know that when God bring people together, He bring them together, even if they get sick. That you know. Now I'm gonna tell you something. I don't want to tell you this because this man's still alive. But anyway, when I was married to my husband, he got very sick, and I didn't leave him when he was sick. I didn't, even though he wasn't good to me. I made sure he was well. Made sure he was good. I made sure he got the operation that he needed. I made sure he got everything that he needed. And once he got everything that he needed, he got better. Then I left. Now I did that. Now my girlfriend said, "Now I wouldn't have did it." She said, "I got to tell you, you good one, because it wouldn't have been me." That's what my girlfriend. That's what my girlfriend told me. But anyway, that's just what I did. But I just want you to know that just think about those things. If especially the one, if that person gets sick, Will you love that person just enough, you know, that's where your faith and your love gonna show when a person gets sick. Will you love them enough to stay there with them and not go to the next one that you can, be with that would do what she can't do? Would you be there confident in her? Would you be there praying with her? What would you do? What would you do? So think about those things because that is a part of marriage, and that stuff do happen. It do. People do change. Life changes. Don't nothing stay the same. But think about those things. And I want you to know that God cares for you and He loves you. He wants the best for you. But He want to know if you're gonna have a spouse. If He give you a spouse, not to saying that your spouse gonna be like that, but what if that it never will happen? How would you react to it? How would you be with it? If you know that your wife that He giving you um got a disability, how would you know what to do for her? Would you know what to do for him? Would you know what he need, what she need? Would you know? Because God speak to you and tell you, what your spouse needs. So, would you know what to do? Are you in tune with God to know what she need, what's best, what she need? You know, how would I deal with this situation? You know, so I mean that's for the women and the men, but that's what God wanted me to tell you. But I just wanted you to think about those little things and just know that God, He cares for you, He loves you, and just think about the wonderful things that He done for you. And yesterday I was crying because I get kind of down sometimes. I do, because it's something that I'm trying to get clarity on, and I'm waiting for God to give me clarity on it. Sometimes we need to speak. We need for people. We need to speak to people, but we don't know how to approach them. And I got a situation like that, but I don't know how to approach that person. So sometimes we have a situation like that. So I'm waiting on God to give me the opportunity. You know, I'm trying to work on my hostility and stuff like that. I'm a little bit more calm because I asked God to work on me. See, I told you I asked God to work on me. Because I'm getting out that place where I'm being hostile and aggravated. I aggravated, but agitated a lot. But I had to ask God to work on me. And that I had to meditate with it. I had to cleanse and all that stuff. And I'm going to tell you something too. When you doing YouTube and stuff like that, you pick up energies. So, I had to learn that I had to close out cycles. So, I have to close out certain things when I do videos because I have energies coming in here and I have to make sure that and when you dealing with spirits and energies, they come in, and some of the energies might be low vibrational, some of them might be angry, because you picking it up. God using you to pick up the spirit so He can minister on it. So you got to know when to cleanse yourself. You got to know when to do certain things for yourself. So I just want to give you those little three things today, and I want you to know that think about where God brought you from. Think about the tears you done shed. You didn't know how you was gonna make it. Just think about, okay, when you was in that bad car, just think about that bad car accident, that whatever that was that made you believe and made you believe of who Jesus Christ is. And you think, couldn't nobody did it but Him. That marriage that He brought you out of, that marriage that He saved for you, that marriage that woman that you may want to marry, that you think that it ain't gonna never happen. But who knows, it may happen. It could happen. Everything is possible with God. So it could happen. You know, God done got me to a peace in my spirit. It took me a minute to get Him, but I got it. I don't let the things that upset me 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago do that to me no more. I'm learning how to not retaliate, just trust God. So I told you I'm still dealing with some stuff with myself. I'm not perfect. And I tell you, I'll be the first to tell you I'm not perfect. But I will ask God to help me to do all things. So I just want you to know that see, God is a God of peace. But I feel like some of y'all that's in these relationships, it's no peace because you got something to say. You don't know how to say it. You don't know how to take them. But you know what? Y'all gonna have to talk. I feel like some of y'all gonna have to talk. And that's just to that point now where you have to talk. Because this is a month that God is bringing relationships together. He's bringing relationships together. He's bringing prosperity in people's lives together. He's bringing blessings, and this is the manifestation time right there for you to manifest. You're manifesting what you have already sown. That's why I told you, if you sow something good in this season, you're gonna reap something good. Because I'm trying to tell you, this is stuff you already are manifested. Whatever you have done in life, and if it's good, some of it is good. You're gonna weep some of that that's bad, and you're gonna weep some of it that's good. That you did do that was good. I'm here to tell you that. So I'm just here to tell you that this is the season. We in see God work with see. We're in that season, and we have manifested whatever that we want to happen in our life. We have manifested. It's coming, and trust me, I know because I waited 20 years for this, and it happened today. So I know that God is working. And I know that he's an on time God. And I know that he loves me. And I know that he cares for me. Cause, you know, I mean, even though you just think about it, what is this? What is this? That can make me love all my enemies. Yeah, that can make me find peace in my enemy. It's God. Because we as a person, we people, we can't find peace on our own. God is peace. And He not gonna let you be in these relationships and y'all don't got no peace. He gonna give you a chance to say something. Here's what He giving me. If you call one time and they didn't talk, call back again. I hear that. God is telling me to tell you that. If you called or you text and they block you, she didn't get the call some kind of way, then you need to call back again. You need to call back again because God is getting ready to. God is this is the season that He manifests in relationship. He manifests in whatever you done sold, whether it's good. This is the season that it's gonna come up. This is the season that your stuff that you put in the ground, your seed you put in the ground, it's gonna grow. This is the season. It done grow. It's still growing, and this is the season that I hear no more lack. Some of y'all ain't gonna have no more lack. No more lack. I hear that. Y'all gonna walk in prosperity. You're gonna walk in a good place. You done call hell all your life. People done put you down, said you wasn't gonna be nothing, said that everything you touch wasn't gonna be, you wasn't gonna be nothing you touch was gonna come. I hear some of the stuff that people tell you. But the devil is a lie. God made to this season right here to give you back with what the enemy has stole from you. And I promise you, a lot of you gonna get back what he done took from you. He gonna give you back that, and he said in the Bible he'll give you tenfold or what the enemy stole from you. Look at Job. Go read Job. Job will tell you he lost everything, even his life. Some of y'all live Job. I was Job. I lost everything. Lost everything I basically had. I lost it. But God is slowly giving it back to me. Slowly giving it back to me. Slowly giving it back to me. And I thank God for that. I thank God for everything that He's done for my life. I thank God for my children. I thank God for everything that He has done for me. Even the good times and the bad times, even the tears that I cried yesterday when I just didn't know what else to do. I get like that sometimes. I go through stuff. Don't think I don't go through stuff. I go through stuff. And I just like, sometimes you just get at your wits end. And I just hear the Spirit of the Lord say to me, Tasha, I got you. And I hear him say that just trust in me, I got you. You know, sometimes we don't can't pray for ourselves. We go through so much we can't pray for ourselves. And we have to rely on just saying, Lord, I need you. That's when you can't pray. I need you. That's all. Like sometimes that's all you can say. I thank you, but I need you. I need you right now. Especially if you're single and you ain't got no, you don't have nobody. And if you do got somebody, you still need God. So put God in your relationship. Put God in your marriage. If you want to marry somebody, you want to be with somebody, put God in there first. Y'all need to pray together. Y'all need to pray together. Y'all need to do, y'all need to do the chores together. Y'all need to, do everything and work on your stuff together. Y'all got books to write. I see that. Y'all got books to write about this kingdom marriage thing that y'all came into, and you need to tell your side, and he need to tell his side what he went through and what you went through. I see so much with y'all. I thank God for I'm so excited that y'all gonna have such an abundant life. I thank God for that. If you just follow what he tell you, you're gonna live abundantly. So I just want to just come. I just came on just to say, praise thee the Lord. Praise him for everything that he has done, everything that he has put breath on. Thank God that you still here today. You get up in the morning, you just ask God, just say, Lord, thank you. Just say, if you can't, even if you're going through, like I was going through yesterday, all I can say, Lord, I need you. I can't even pray right now. I need you. I need you to help me to understand this. Help me to get through this because I can't seem to shake this. I can't seem to get this off of my mind. I need you to help me, not run off something that you may be trying to give me. I don't know. I need for you to help me. You know, it's a song that I got to figure out who sang it, but it's song that, Lord, I need you to help me. I used to sing that song around the house all the time. And I want you to know that he is here to help you. No matter what you're going through, where you don't give up on that child. Keep praying for that child. Keep knowing that God, if God can change mine, he can change yours. You just got to keep praying and keep trusting in God. Give it, lay it on the altar. Meditate on it. Fast on it. Do that right there, and you do it at a consistent base. Just like you clean your house, certain days you dust, certain days you vacuum. That's what you do with the Holy Spirit. You got to get a balance in your life. Certain days you do certain things, then you got a certain time of day you spend time with God. Certain times of day you spend time out there with your flowers. Certain times of day you spend time out there watering your flowers, or you picking flowers, or sitting in the park. I like to sit in the park around water. I love to do that. I love to go to the park, and it's one particular one that I zoomly like to go to. So just know that God is a good God and He cares for you. And just think about, if you got any doubt in your mind about anything, think about where He brought you from. Think about where you are today. Think about how He kept you. Think about everything that He has brought you through. Everybody that tried to kill you, everybody that tried to destroy you, look how he protected you. When I go back and think about all the people that tried to kill me, all the people that tried to come up against me, all the family members that didn't understand my calling. I think about all that when they said that I was crazy. You know, they think that you smoking crack when you ain't when they don't understand what you're talking about. You need to stop smoking that crack. They'll tell you stuff like they think there's something wrong with you. But you know within yourself what God called you to do. But you're not here to please everybody. You're here to do what the Lord called you to do. Walk in your purpose. You have to walk in your purpose. You have to give God the praise for what He has done for you. If you believe in Jesus Christ, give Him the praise for what He has done for you. That He woke you up. He helping you through that sickness that you're in. He could have took you last night, but He seen fit for you to be here today. And some of us, He gonna see fit for us to be here tomorrow. We need to pray every time we can say thank you. We need to say thank you. We do. We guilty of not saying that. I'm not saying all. I say it all the time, but when it's time for me to meditate, I meditate. When it's time, I'm not saying that I don't fall short and don't never do. I do everything I'm supposed to. No, I get sidetracked sometimes. That's how, and see, and the enemy will come in and ambush you. When you doing something and you get too busy and you leave God out, he will ambush you. That's what he did to me yesterday because I got busy in him with doing 20 different things. And guess what? I got ambushed by him yesterday. He had me thinking all kinds of stuff, and I had to go get myself together. So that's what I'm trying to tell you. He was trying to create doubt in my mind. You think he don't come? See, that's why I try. You think he don't come and try to create doubt in my mind? And my son, he'll say, "Mom, what's wrong? I know something wrong." And I'll be like, "Ain't nothing wrong." He like, "Yes, it is something wrong." And I said, just going through something. That's what I told him. And he said, "Well, don't worry about it." He said, "You done made it this far. You'll be good." That's what he tell me. And he always tell me this. He get the toughest battles to the strongest people. And that's what he always tell me. And that's something I taught him. When he was a little boy, I taught him that. And that's when he tells me that. But that's what I'm here to tell you that trust God in all your situations. Trust God that He gonna take care of you and He gonna watch over you. And that person that you praying for and that you asking God for, just go and talk to that person, or that person that you need to make amends with, talk to them. Because I feel like they might be in a different spirit now. I don't know. God worked on them. I don't know. I'm just making a point. I know he worked on me. I don't know about whoever I'm talking about. I just know he worked on me. So I talk to millions of people out here. So just know that God loves you and he cares for you. And just know that he wants you to trust in him, and he wants you to come to him with all the problems that you have. Come lay your burdens on him. And I'm gonna go with that. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for coming to the channel. And until next time, bye.